Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Along with the big Aristotle, Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Shaq, we see some physical play. We know the league's trying to cut down on the hard fouls and some of that stuff. Does that ever make you laugh because you've been in some pretty rough games with some pretty tough customers?
Yes, I played against the likes of Charles Oakley and Rick Mahorn. Charles Oakley was a guy that was undersized, but when he fouled you, you felt it 2 weeks after. And not only did he foul you on one play, he fouled you every play, every time, every series, all the time.
So you would feel that probably days after the game was played, huh?
I'm still feeling it now, Ernie.
Did you have some folks feeling your influence on the game? Guys who said, "Oh man, Shaq really got a hold of me last night."
Yeah, I had to touch up a few people.
Yeah. Anybody in particular?
Can't name, Ernie.
Oh, I know why.
You know the phrase.
Yes, I do know the phrase. And here it is. Let's get it out to Kevin Harlan.
He's from Brazil, number 17, the Wild Thing, Anderson Varejão. He's starting it forward. He's from Texas, number 13, Tristan Thompson. That's small forward. 6 feet 7 inches, number 31, Sean Marion. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. He's starting at forward, number 23,
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Pacers in Indiana.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
So the Lakers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. And it's Young in at the 3. Lynn kicks to Bryant. Randall with a screen for Kobe. To the right side. Clock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. James outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
LeBron James, so versatile, so incredibly skilled. I don't even know how to define his position. He seems to play all 5 of them during the course of the game.
And a player like LeBron Clark, who rebounds like a big man, scores like a shooting guard, passes and handles the ball like a point guard. I mean, he wears a lot of hats.
Well, he does it all. He is the ultimate stat sheet stuffer supreme. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He puts his hand and imprint on every aspect of the game. And LeBron says himself that he judges his performance by the number of impact plays he makes for him and his team.
Good note.
Bit of a controversial statement last year when LeBron said that there are no longer any real rivalries in the NBA anymore. Seemed off at first, but he might have a point.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to LeBron. Verjao with a screen on Young. Nice shot by James. And the logic LeBron used in making that rivalry statement was that all of these players, Clark, have known each other for so long, coming up through amateur tournaments, AAU and the like.
And not to mention, Kevin, that with how free agency is structured now, there's a lot more player movement going on. Still, I can't get 100% on board with what he said because there are teams that clearly don't like each other.
Here's James following the basket by Kobe Bryant. The drive by James. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game, guys. They weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Lynn against Irving. Kobe sets the pick for Lynn. Hill left side. Lynn dishes to Hill. Thompson with the rebound.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
It's deflected. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. He dishes it to Hill. Randall with the ball. It's up against Thompson. Tries again, and it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Marion. He feeds it to Thompson. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Irving kicks to James. Marion, a screen on Young. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early 2013. And for the first time in L.A., Clark, a bit of uncertainty in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision-making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going to run things, injuries as well. Just a lot didn't go the way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
And when you look at the Lakers, they say that second-generation businesses have a high failure rate. Only time will tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed through the years.
Now, here is Young, right now averaging 15 points a game. And a miss there on the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here is Irving. He had 22 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And, you know, for the Lakers, with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers will need to outsmart other teams to continue their success. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Now here's James. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Indiana. Lynn against Irving. Young. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That's very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Jeremy Lin, really an attack guard. Quick and aggressive, always looking to penetrate and get into the paint.
Waiters passes to Irving. Waiters on the wing. Releases. And that one goes long.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Lin with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Bryant drives in. Can't hit from 12.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
LeBron kicks to Waiters. Marion against Hill. And it's Marion. That time on the assist from Dion Waiters.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder, Clark. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, you know, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, we've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Irving kicks to Varejao. Passes it to LeBron. Back to Varejao. Lets it fly. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butted heads with coaches and teammates. He's dismissed from the practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been with Cleveland. But on the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player, and he's very gifted.
Here's Lynn. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. The drive by Bryant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Irving against Lynn. Verajao setting the pick for LeBron.
Oh, man, what a play.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These man's jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Cleveland. Bryant gets a wide open look, drills it from outside. Kobe's got 7 points in the game. The Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Irving kicks to James, and they double up James. Back to Irving. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Outside, Lynn. Verajao against Young. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Shot is off. Nice D from Verajao. Young with the steal. Young right side. Here's Hill. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Doing a great job here. Able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Verajao with a screen on Lynn. Marion dishes to Waiters. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Waiters got his first bucket of the night. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Timeout called the Lakers. A different look now for Cleveland. It was Amundsen who's checked in for Verajao. Jones comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. So it's the Lakers now. 6-point game. Nash kicks to Clarkson. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. That's good.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
LeBron outside. The feed to Dellavedova. From outside, off the mark.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. They still have a lot of time to get back into this game, but they've got to do a better job of limiting the second chance points.
Here's Dellavedova after the basket by the Lakers. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It goes on Ed Davis.
Well, a tough season for Steve Nash last year. Injuries limiting him to only a few games, and now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-round.
And for Steve Nash, the last couple seasons, issues with his hip, hamstring, a fractured leg, and then nerve damage. It's been tough sledding.
Yeah, it really has been, and it's a product of a long Hall of Fame career, and the body inevitably starts to wear down. I mean, it's tough, but I understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put in to get him back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to be.
Here's Clarkson, right now averaging 5 points a game. Johnson. Amundsen grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's the screen. Here's Dellavedova. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Dellavedova's got his first points in this one. The Lakers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Nash outside. The pass to Johnson. Johnson right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nash drives in. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Lakers lead by 8. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Dellavedova, defended by Nash. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. And the rebound goes to Nash.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Clarkson kicks to Johnson. Davis setting the pick for Johnson. Steps back and fires. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Here's Dellavedova. Right now averaging 5 points a game. On the wing, James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Amundsen, the pass to James. It's stolen by Davis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in.
For Cavaliers, Anderson Verjau.
23 seconds left to play here in the first. Boozer dishes to Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
From deep 3-point range. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Lakers lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Wednesday, February 11th, Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Be there.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that, it can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Thompson and Verjau at the 4 and 5. Waiters at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Dellavedova. Now Verjau inside. And that is good. Verjau's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Cleveland. Lakers leading by 10. Nash outside. Boozer with a screen for Nash. Kicks to Boozer. Back to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Oh, I like the close out there, Steve. Well done.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And that one's good, Boozer.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Yes, Kevin, LeBron James joining a younger team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said, we're not ready right now. It will be a long process. My goal is still to win as many titles as possible, but what's most important for me is bringing one trophy back to Northeast Ohio. Our city hasn't had that feeling in a long, long time. Kevin, what a worthy goal.
Cleveland's Flash Pro Championship back in 1964, Doris. Thanks. A different look now for Cleveland. Marion comes in for LeBron. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Boozer. Young comes in for Johnson. Bryant is checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Steve Nash. Now here's Waiters. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana. And Sean Marion with the slam.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Kobe kicks to Lin. Back to Bryant. The three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Marion's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lin against Irving. In the corner, Varejao with it. The dish to Thompson. And a wide open look for Irving. Bryant with the rebound. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now Young inside. Marion with the steal. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Waiters against Lin. And Waiters kicks to Marion. Knocked away. Here's Lin. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Lin's got his first 2 points.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Irving up top, defended by Lin. It's Thompson off the drive. No luck. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Lin's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 10. And Waiters kicks to Irving. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kyrie Irving 3 seasons ago was the only rookie in NBA history to shoot as well as he did from the three-pointers, the field, and the free throw line. There's no question about it. He is an elite shooter.
Now here's Lin. 9 points last game.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Waiters, and there's a nice one-handed slam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Young, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Kelly. Comes up empty down low.
And Irving, super skilled, one of the league's best shooters, and he'd make a strong case for being the league's most elusive ball handler as well. Seems to get by his man pretty much at will.
Now Lin, after Dion Waiters' three-pointer that didn't go. The kick out to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And Irving super quick with the ball in his hands. And when he gets to the basket, a master using spin and English to convert.
And Kevin, you know, the story is that growing up, the hoop in his yard had a big part of the backboard broken off on the right side. So he had to learn that spin in English in order to bank it in.
I like that story.
Necessity is the mother of creation.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. pick by Verejao. Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
And that one falls for Irving. And remember last season, a fan who ran out in the court was wearing a shirt saying, "Kyrie, don't go." The fans were definitely, Clark, getting nervous.
And what a terrific turnaround for this franchise. I mean, last season struggling with chemistry concerns. Help has now arrived in a big way, and the mood around this city and the team has taken a complete 180.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Clock at 4. Pulls up. Los Angeles with another miss. The Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Irving drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Lakers leading by 4. Outside, Lynn. He kicks to Kobe. Back to Lynn. Shot clock at 5. That's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Shot's good from Young. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Verejao with a screen on Lynn. Off the screen. Verejao can't hit.
Boy, that's 2 easy points you've just given away.
14 feet away. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Oh, my gosh.
It was Amundsen. He's checked in for Anderson Verejao. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Cavaliers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And the team free throw numbers for this club or this season, very impressive. About 80% from the line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 6. Lynn kicks to Bryant. Young, right side. Pulls up on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. Young's got 14 points.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Lynn against Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Cavaliers 5th.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
No good on that one.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And he sinks the second.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He has 8 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
Young drilled from 11 feet out. Young's got 16. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving passes to Thompson. Irving kicks to Waiters. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Thompson. Hits the jump hook.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Lynn kicks to Bryant. Now Now here's Lynn, averaging 9 points per contest. Kobe dishes to Lynn. Young left side. Clock at 6. Can't capitalize on the good screen. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Dishes it to Irving. Feeds it to Thompson. No good. Hill with some nice D.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backcourt. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
And he consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Davis setting the pick for Lynn. Elbow shot. And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Pass to Dellavedova. Back to Irving. Here's Olmanson. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Lakers leading by 9. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the shot is long. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Irving, defended by Lynn. Thompson in the post. He's against Hill, and he gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Clarkson. Hill, a screen on Irving. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Amazon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dellavedova, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves, has so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Now, here is Irving, following the shot by Ed Davis. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. LeBron passes to Thompson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Wesley Johnson picks one up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for Dion Waiters checked in for Cleveland. Carlos Boozer's checked in for the Lakers. Nash comes in for Jeremy Lin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 3. And here's Nash, averaging 8 points a game. He dishes it to Boozer, and stolen by LeBron. Right side Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game? How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Now, here's Nash. Here's Boozer. Lays it up and banks it in. Boozer's got 6.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right block shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 8.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Irving dishes to Dellavedova. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Still Cavaliers ball. 12 seconds of the shot clock. 12.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Tristan Thompson. And Tristan, how do you feel about the game individually for you and also the way this team has played so far?
I'm doing pretty all right. I get a couple more rebounds, block some shots, but, second half we got to slow the tempo and play cash basketball. That's why we have the second half to improve on that.
Tristan, thank you. We appreciate it. Guys?
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some NCAA basketball ahead for us.
Just absolute domination in this one for Young. He's got 16 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Here's Irving. So the Lakers 5 right now. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one's good. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. The Lakers in the lead.
Shawn Marion, with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years, basically talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 6. Again, Los Angeles. Well, Cleveland shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that.
And Marion, a 4-time All-Star, one of the most athletic and versatile players in league history. Still an excellent role player, even after all these years.
And Marion has made a good chunk of change over his career. A lot of money. He said he wanted to walk away while he could still walk.
Yeah, well, he can't walk, and his game certainly could still walk and talk. An excellent defender, an energy player, a stat sheet stuffer. I'm quite pleased that he hasn't decided to hang him up yet.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Lynn kicks to Bryant. Young, right side, and stolen by James. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Shawn Marion with the slam. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Lynn with it. He feeds it to Bryant. Now Young. Hill sets the screen for Young. Unloads from 13. The Cavaliers pull it in. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Marion kicks to LeBron. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The drive by Bryant. Good work defensively by Marion.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Irving kicks to James. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shot, high post. Another miss by LeBron.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Randall no good.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Irving with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Marion passes to Irving. Verjao with a screen on Lynn. Shot off the pick. Verjao dishes to Irving. LeBron against Young. LeBron outside. Shoots the three. Randall grabs the board. Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Kobe has always had an alpha personality, but I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He was more of a loner, and as his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
And Kobe Bryant, I think we've noticed, becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
And Kobe, Steve, one of the most intense competitors the league has seen. Sometimes that intensity, though, can rub teammates the wrong way.
Well, the great ones always challenge their teammates to be at their best, and sometimes, it can go overboard. I think the challenge for Kobe is to figure out his new teammates, what makes them tick, and make sure he pushes the right buttons. Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Marion outside. LeBron outside. On its way from Irving for 2. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Lynn. Drilled from 11 feet out. Lynn's got 6. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Marion kicks to Thompson. And Hill with the block. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. Shot's good from Young.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using a timeout to let their trainer take a look at it. Kevin, let's take a look here to see where the Lakers rank in the NBA. 8th in free throw shooting, 12th in assist, and the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's James. Wants to get it to Verjao, and does. And he gets the bucket.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Timeout called the Lakers.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. They just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. Young was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Irving, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. And it's 8 points for Marion.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Lynn the pass to Young. Back to Lynn. Shoots from the corner. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. The drive by the throwdown.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Cleveland. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Varejão's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Thompson in the post. Irving dishes to LeBron. Marion outside. Cleveland moving it around. James kicks to Thompson for the lead, and it's good on the way up. Thompson's got 10.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Lynn the pass to Kobe. Lynn kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
Irving's shot is good. Clark, 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 11. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Hill, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And the Cavaliers call time here. One of the great stories here, Nick Young getting it done today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Waiters is checked in. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Boozer, he's checked in for Hill. Ryan Kelly comes in for Randall. Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Waiters dishes to Irving. James outside. Waiters on the wing. 3-pointer. They grabbed their own miss. Thompson can't get it to go. Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Young kicks to Nash. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Raiders on the wing. It's stolen. Here's Clarkson. He's covered by Irving. Screen by Boozer. Clarkson kicks to Kelly. Clock at 6. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Los Angeles. Nash kicks to Johnson. At the elbow, Boozer. The 11-footer. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. 10 points for Carlos Boozer. Here's Dellavedova. 6 points for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
Oh, man, what a play. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Here's Nash. The Cavaliers making the shot. That's to Boozer. The fader. That's good. Boozer's got 12 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. His shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Dellavedova, defended by Nash. Dellavedova kicks to Marion. And that one is stuffed right through.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Here's Nash. Another shot, and it's finished off inside by Boozer. Boozer's got 6 in the quarter.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
LeBron passes to Waiters. LeBron sets the screen for Waiters. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. James misses.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here's Nash. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Kelly. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
Here's Dellavedova. Steve Nash making his last shot. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. Thompson outside. Pass to Dellavedova. Waiters with the ball. Kelly's there. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dellavedova. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. Stolen by Waiters. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Oh, that's blocked.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. They need his points.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Ryan Kelly. Young is subbed in for Johnson. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Cavaliers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. LeBron drives in, misses the layup.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Young dishes to Nash. Back to Young. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Three trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
And with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. He doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now LeBron. He's got 14. Trying to get back on track. And that one is hammered home.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter.
This Monday night, February 9th, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. Live from American Airlines Center. Don't miss out.
Lakers leading by 5. LeBron is down low with Verajao. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Waiters in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Young kicks to Randall. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Randall's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied at the rim like that. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with tip-ins like you just saw.
And James throws it down hard.
An absolute gem of a throwdown there.
A little extra dose of flair on that one. Some style points for sure.
I give him a 10, Kevin. No question. That is a 10.
And here we go now with Jeremy Lin. Young, a screen on Irving. Lin kicks to Young. And there's the feed to Davis. Count that one.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. James outside. The pass to Dellavedova. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from James.
Well, lazy defense, and that's why the score is what it is right now.
Kobe, the pass to Davis. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
17 seconds on the shot clock.
Bryant dishes to Young. Back to Bryant. To the inside. Here's Lin. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kicks to Waiters. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lakers leading by 4. Young outside. Outside, Lin. Bryant up top, covered by Irving. And that one's good. 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
There's the dish to Dellavedova. He kicks it to Waiters. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Ed Davis.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Dion Waiters. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Davis. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Down low, here's Randall. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Lin's got his 4th assist in this one.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Irving kicks to Verajao. It's LeBron with the drive. Irving passes to Thompson. Puts up the baby hook, and it's sent back by Hill. Counter, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from LeBron.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Young dishes to Kobe. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Verajao setting the pick for LeBron. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Lynn kicks to Bryant. Hill a screen on Waiters. Bryant drives in, and Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
10 seconds.
Here's Kobe. And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Waiters no luck. The kick out to Irving. Dishes it to Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's now 8 points for Dion Waiters.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Lynn the pass to Kobe. In low to Hill. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
See how he used the rim to protect the ball perfectly from the defender on that reverse.
Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Verajao setting the pick for LeBron. And a wide open look for Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been 3-pointers. It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that. Some fantastic numbers here for Hill. 8 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
LeBron dishes to Waiters. And Hill with the block. Irving against Kobe. Here's Randall. It's blocked. The drive by James. The shot misses. Lakers leading by 3. Kobe kicks to Young. Unloads from 9. Irving against Lynn. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
LeBron.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And the Lakers call time here. Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Randall with the ball, working on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kobe. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James with it, picked up by Kobe. Feeds to Waiters. Pass to Irving. Fires for three. Hill pulls it in. Lakers leading by 3. Lynn the pass to Hill. Back to Lynn. In low to Hill. And Thompson sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Kobe, here we go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against his selection of Kobe Bryant.
This quarter has brought out the best in them fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Lynn dishes to Young. Back to Lynn. Young outside. 4 on the shot clock. Thompson with the block. But he stays with it. Again, Young missing.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Randall kicks to Kobe. To the inside. A floater. And there's Randall on the assist by Bryant. 10 points for Julius Randall. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron outside. Goes up at the stripe. On its way from Irving for 2. Shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Denver game turns out for sure.
Young, a screen on Irving. Randall passes to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away and sinks. It's the tough shot. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
And Cleveland making a change here. Marion's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 6. LeBron outside. On the wing, Irving. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Hill. And they get it back. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 2. Irving kicks to LeBron. Offline from the top of the key. Los Angeles leading by 6. Bryant dishes to Young. Now here's Lynn. Over to the wing. Young sets a screen for Randall. And a wide open look for Lynn. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Irving. Puts up a 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Hill, a screen on Irving. They double-team Kobe. Lakers passing it around. Lynn the pass to Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Varejao setting the pick for Irving. He dishes it to James. LeBron is doubled. He feeds it to Varejao. Rebounded by the Lakers. Randall's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Bryant kicks to Randall. To the middle. Bryant's shot is off.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And here is Irving. James outside. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 2. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. To Young. Left side, Kobe. Back to Young. Inside. Wants to get it to Lynn and does. Shot clock at 6.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. And Kobe, here we go. Hill. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James with it. And the Cavaliers call time here. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Murray. Passes it to LeBron. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Now the feed to Kobe. From 15 feet away. Missed. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here's LeBron. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So the Lakers win the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Marion is out there with Irving, and it's James in at the small forward. Outside Irving. It's Thompson off the drive. That's good.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Here's Lynn. Boozer a screen on Irving. Young, right side. His three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron drives in. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got 34.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Lynn kicks to Boozer. 18 feet out, and the jumper is good. And the Lakers lead by 1. Cavaliers shooting 47%, pretty solid. The pass to Verija. Kicks it to James. Lynn dishes to Boozer. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here's James. And for him right now, an assist this trip would give him a double-double.
Yeah, I would expect that assist to come shortly. The way he's playing, I mean, he's really in control.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Lynn kicks to Boozer. Verija grabs the board. Verija's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Outside Irving. Back to James. He kicks it to Irving. Marion setting the pick for Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to LeBron. He's feeling it. Verija passes to Irving. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Can't hit from in close.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often. Outside, Lynn.
Boozer a screen on LeBron. Lynn with it, and it's Marion picking him up. Boozer dishes to Lynn. Baseline J on the way. That's good.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
For Cleveland, they've gone a little over 50% from the field in overtime. They're 4 of 6. Irving kicks to Verija. The drive by James. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. LeBron's got 40 points.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
And Young kicks to Kobe. A baseline J. Verija grabs the board.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Irving passes to James. On the wing, Marion. Marion, right side. Irving kicks to James. And they double him up with LeBron. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Irving. Lakers trail by 3. Lynn kicks to Kobe. Marion with the double team and stolen by Irving. The dish to LeBron. Marion setting the pick for James. Shot clock at 6. Back to Irving. LeBron drives in. Parashot trying to free himself up. Nails it! Now Lynn.
And they've got to score quickly. Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Here's Young. That one wide left. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 7. There's 21 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Los Angeles with some changes. Johnson, a wide open look, nails it. And now they trail by just 4. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Matthew Dellavedova. At the line for 2.
That's the first, and that puts them up by 5. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. Lynn kicks to Bryant. Dishes it to Young. Here's Randall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Lynn. It's off! So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron fans obviously love seeing both you and Kobe on the floor out there competing. What does it mean to you in a game like tonight?
It means a lot to go against him. That's somebody I idolized when I was in high school, and be on the same floor with him, 2 times a year. It's great. He's one of the best of all time. Still one of the best in this league today, and it's always good going against someone that you know is going to compete every possession.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Art Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, LeBron James.